Alright, so the aim over the next couple of weeks is that you're going to do this 10 minutes every day. There'll be slight variations of it, but the core concepts is what we're going to be focusing on today. So firstly, I want you to find a quiet, comfortable place. This could be on your bed, on the sofa, anywhere where you're just sitting down, right? You can do it standing up, lying down. But for the purposes of this course, just find somewhere comfortable. When you sit down, you don't have to cross your legs. You can sit in a chair or you can sit on the floor. But the point being is that you want to be quiet, comfortable, but you want to be not slouched over. You want to have your back nice and straight. You want to keep a nice upright position. And when you found your spot, I want you to close your eyes. It's not absolutely necessary, but to get the experience, and if we're going to do this, we can do it properly, but just to close our eyes and have our arms either resting on our lap or by our side. Okay, when you found your comfortable position and you've closed your eyes, we're going to begin by taking in 5 deep breaths. Really try to fill your lungs with oxygen and let the inhale reach the bottom of your lungs. Tap into that space that you rarely use and reach that stale air that you've been resting at the bottom of your lungs. And as you exhale, breathe out deeply, ridding your body of this carbon dioxide, and breathe out that stale air, using your diaphragm and stomach muscles to gently assist. Now these deep breaths set us up nicely to begin the exercise. And as we move along through the chapters, this is how we will begin and end our drills. Okay, and still with the eyes closed, let's return to our natural breathing. Without effort, let the lungs take over as they have naturally done so since the day you were born. Okay, key objective number 1, following the breath. As you breathe in and out, I want you to place close attention to what it feels like as the air makes its way in and out of your body. Not as an overall feeling, but as broken down and as detailed as you can. As you inhale, really notice the feeling of the cool air as it makes its way in your nose and up your nostrils. Feel it pass the top of your nose and make its way past your throat and into your chest. Feel your lungs expand. Feel your stomach rise. And as you breathe out, really pay attention to the physical sensations of the body as it adapts to the outgoing breath. Feel the lungs contract. Feel the diaphragm expand as it moves up the chest cavity. Notice the warm air as it makes its way out of your nose. Feel the sensation of your top lip as the breeze created by you exits your body. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, really noticing the nuances. What effect does it have on your body and on the sensations as you breathe in and as you breathe out? We want you to really analyze each step of the inhale and each step of the exhale. Even the slight pauses in between. This is all that we're going to be focusing on. And as you breathe in again, follow the same process again. Gently follow the breath as closely as you can. So a tip for improvement, this is actually a concentration exercise. We're strengthening our muscles of attention and concentration. So really focus your attention on the right here and the right now. Don't try and create an experience or come up with your own ideas. So just sit back and follow the experience of what it's like to breathe in and to breathe out. Almost think of it as Mr. Miyagi's wax on and wax off. It's very repetitive, it may seem mundane, but the effects and the results will be profound. Okay, still with our eyes closed, we're breathing in. Feel the lungs as they expand. and breathing out. Notice the sensations of the breath as it makes its way up through your throat and out of your nose. Breathing in and out. Feel the lungs as they expand and breathing out. Notice the sensations of the breath as it makes its way up through your throat and out of your nose. There's no right or wrong. Just pay attention to your breathing. Breathing in and out. With no other place to be, nothing else to do right now, but concentrate on your breathing. And as you start to think about other things, and by now I'm sure your mind has drifted off several times, which is completely fine and normal. But when you notice that, and that's the key, noticing it, bring it back to this exercise. You start thinking about lunch, or you start thinking about something that's worrying you later on, or your to-do list, you bring your attention back to the breath. Bring it back to this exercise. It may seem that there's something urgent screaming at you to pay attention to. That's going to happen, that's natural. But what we're developing is the ability to, I see you. I notice you, thought. But for now, for this 5-10 minutes, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go back to paying attention to this breath. So follow my voice. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Imagine you're a scientist and you've been asked to research the sensations of breathing, and you have to write everything down, everything you noticed that took place. So from the moment that you inhale, the air moving in the nostrils, moving down the lungs, the impact that it had on your diaphragm and the stomach, really taking note of each detail at every stage. This is the level of attention that we're asking. And as you're breathing in and you're breathing out, we're diligently following all the physical sensations, all the experiences. We're paying close attention. And now that we're getting more familiar with our breath, I want you to notice, where do you feel the sensation the strongest? As you're inhaling and as you're exhaling, where is the feeling most noticeable for you? Over the years of teaching this course, many people say they notice the sensation most in the rise and fall of the stomach. The physical feeling of the expansion and contraction as the air passes through it. Some feel it most noticeably in their throats, the cold air coming in on the inhale and the warm air passing out on the exhale. For me, I personally notice the feeling most in the space between my nose and top lip. There's a little centimetre of space that I derive the most sensation from. As I'm breathing in and out, I can really feel that sensation right there. And for me, that's my anchor, that's my focus point in the inhale and exhale. It's different for everyone. Where's it most noticeable for you? So let's take a minute to sit in silence and pay attention to our breathing. Let's identify where we feel the sensation the strongest, and let's make a note of that. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Where do you notice it the most? Really try and explore. Breathing in. Where do you notice it the most? Really try and explore. And as the meditation comes to an end, let's again take 5 deep breaths. Just as we did when we began, let's fill our lungs to maximum capacity with the diaphragm fully expanded, and then give a complete release of air and contract our stomach muscles. Blow out until there's nothing left. Full inhales, full exhales. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and bring yourself back into the room. I remember the bizarre feeling the first time I closed my eyes deliberately for 5 minutes. It was strange because usually eyes closed means go to sleep. It didn't mean pay attention and focus. So this breathing exercise and focusing on the breath will be the foundation to all future exercises and is the key to mindfulness. So the homework this week will include a guided meditation that you'll be able to practice with before we jump into chapter 2.